E aí, amigos, sejam bem-vindos a mais uma gameplay de Vampyr aqui pro canal Frango Doido. O vampiro, doutor, detetive, eletricista, padeiro, doutor é tudo nesse jogo. Bora lá logo após a vinheta, pau no gato. Vamos no capítulo, galera, Armário de Sombra, pau no gato. Vamos lá, devo ir aonde? Apresente-se à Casa Ascalon. Tá, e onde fica? Pra lá. 143 metros. Tá tão longe não. Ah, mas vai estar interditado ali, vou ter que dar uma volta, vou ter que passar não sei por onde, o bicho vai pegar.
It's locked, all right.
Ah, a porta não abre desse lado, eu tô falando. Porra. Ah, bom, garoto. Melhorar minhas coisas aqui, né? Aí, garoto. Tá vindo isso aqui já, pô. Cansar um pouco. Essa vista linda. Não posso fazer nada. Vem cá, tiazinha.
Mother, good evening.
Mãe.
Jonathan, is it you? Where have you been, my prodigal son?
I'm right here, Mother. I'm finally home.
Yes, for this son of mine was dead and is alive again. He was lost and now found. But where is your sister? Where is Mary?
Mary? She is gone, Mother.
I know she's gone. The question is, when will she return as you have? I miss my grandson so much. It's been days since their last visit.
Mother, do you know what's been going on in this area?
Not really. I don't go out much due to the epidemic, and when I do, I tend to get lost.
What do you mean?
Alzheimer, hein?
I hope you don't go outside alone.
Of course not. When I go out, your father always comes with me, but he leaves me there sometimes, and I have trouble finding the way back.
Have you returned to Whitechapel Cemetery since Mary's funeral?
I never want to go back to that awful place. Wait. I think I went back once. And you were there too. And Mary? No, that can't be true.
It was just a bad dream, Mother.
A nightmare, yes. Mary was so angry. I walked back home alone. If that kind policeman had not called Avery from the station, I don't know what would have happened.
Do you need anything, Mother? Can I help you?
I just want you to stay with me, Jonathan. Your room is ready. I asked Avery to make your bed.
I'll stay as long as I can, I promise. Do you need anything else?
Just one thing. Stop staring at me like that. As much as I love you, it breaks my heart to look at those empty and dead eyes.
Nossa.
Are you working on a new painting?
Not recently. I have trouble focusing on my subject and my mind quickly drifts. It's the same thing when I try to write poetry.
I recently met a talented painter with an excellent technique. I wish you two could meet. I'm sure you'd like her.
I'd be glad to meet her. What is her name? Is she famous? Is she dead too?
She's not famous, and her name is of no importance. Yes, she is also dead.
The important thing is, I hope you two get along. If she ever fancies meeting your mother, I'd be glad to welcome her into my home.
Why do you say Mary is visiting you, Mother? You know that's impossible.
Why should it be? Are you not standing in front of me right now? Why should it be any different with your sister?
But Mary really is dead, Mother.
Yes. And are you not dead too? Isn't your father dead? And my grandson?
Ela morreu todo mundo, né?
son-in-law? You're all gone. But you all still visit me from time to time.
But I'm not dead, Mother. I'm really here, talking to you, trying not to cry.
Oh, it breaks my heart to have to tell you this. But of course you're dead, my darling boy. Just look at you, as pale as my Mary.
Mãe, sinto muito.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son. Please come back soon.
Pode deixar.
Summer in France. Absolutely. Why not?
Descobri como que eu saio daqui. Vou lá embaixo falar com aquele tiozinho.
It's locked.
Claro, né? Tudo tá trancado aqui. É o jogo das portas trancadas. Onde ele está? Está ali. Tem um desconhecido aqui. Eu abri a porta. Olha ali.
Good evening, Avery.
Mr. Jonathan? I can't believe my own eyes. Oh, it's a miracle. We all thought you were... Oh, sir, your poor sister. What a tragedy.
I know, Avery. I know about my sister's murder.
Miss Reid expected you to return to assist with the funeral, right up until the last minute. Where have you been, Mr. Jonathan? We needed you here.
How is my mother?
Not well, I'm afraid, sir. Miss Reid is very fragile since the police brought her back home.
The police? What happened?
Miss Reid was found walking in the...
Ah, a mulher contou o caso. Aí você já esqueceu, meu?
Perhaps...
Vou cortar essa bagaça aqui.
I'm to be... Tell me the truth, Avery. Do you feel forced to stay here? Would you leave this house without the arrangement made by my father?
No, sir. I have nowhere else to go. And I promised your father I'd take care of his family as long as I live.
This house is dead, Avery. There is a curse.
If...
You have...
Then I...
Do you really think I don't take enough care of my mother?
Yes, you...
My...
That...
Do you really think I don't...
Yes,
You clearly...
I know...
My hope...
That's...
Goodbye, Avery. Please watch over my mother until I return.
Of course, Mr. Jonathan. But please return as soon as possible.
Como serei recebido aqui? Vixe.
Do you know where you are standing right now?
In front of the Ascalon Club, I presume.
The Ascalon Club only summons or ostracizes. What is your business tonight?
I received an invitation. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid.
Ah, mudou, né, amigão?
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reid. Please proceed. Lord Redgrave is waiting on you upstairs.
Pô, mas tem uma galera morta aqui, pô. Não que eu diga uma galera, já vi um cidadão morto aqui, meu.
There has been quite a...
Sangue aqui é pra todo lado. Pra não perder os hábitos.
I'm sure the
Deixa eu ver o que
has the money to replace the furniture.
pode me ser útil aqui, amigão. Já falo com ele já. Desculpa ele chegando assim.
It's locked.
Metendo o bedelho onde não fui chamado. Mas eu tenho que melhorar minha arma, amigão. Custa nada eu vir aqui também. Porta vai estar trancada. Ah não, olha. Ferrou. Acho que não era pra eu ter entrado aqui. Ah, saí. Tanto pra nada. Sangue aqui é pra todo lado.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reed.
Obrigado, amigão.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then.
Graxa e xelim. Roubei dinheiro do homem, ô danado. Opa. Uma daga boa. Ah, moleque. É aqui que
I
ele está?
cannot enter.
Não. Está no final do corredor à direita. Graxa e xelim. Caramba, onde eu vou aqui eu afano, coitado do homem. Cadê você? Opa, chave, ó. Fiz um bom achado. Xelim, pó de alumínio. Todo canto que eu vou aqui encontro pó de alumínio. Ópio, potássio, fragmento de pertagontato. Sei lá se assim se fala. Xelins, pó de alumínio. Pergamana potássio. Ah, sei lá como que é isso. Passo tão rápido, nem tive tempo de ler. Tem certeza que o cara tá aqui, meu? Tá. E tem uma galera com ele, ó. E ó o povo me olhando aqui de meio torto. Oh. Vem em paz, hein? Não quero matar ninguém aqui não. Ixi.
My good friends, if I may have your attention. Behold our visitor, the good Dr. Reed. Newborn of blood so pure and strong that even my friend Fergal Bansher was no match for him.
Oh.
Come forward, young Ekon, for we have so much to discuss. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reed. I am Lord Redgrave, Earl of Bristol and chairman of this exclusive association.
Lord Redgrave.
At last we meet. I've been eager to make your acquaintance. I've heard some astounding things about you. Please accept my condolences for your loss, Dr. Reed.
Thank you, my lord. Lady Ashbury expressed your wish to meet me.
Yes. The lady has always been a useful acquaintance, though not always reliable. Is she a good friend of yours?
Yes, she is. I may even say I admire her probity and her kindness. She has helped me since I was reborn.
The centuries have taught me never to trust a woman completely, especially if she is a mortal. Too prone to emotions, if you ask me. Too fickle when it comes to important decisions.
My lord, do not expect me to speak ill of Lady Ashbury.
Of course not, and I praise your loyalty. would you offer the same fidelity to the Empire?
What do you mean?
I speak of the Skull Plague that threatens London and the country. You have been on the front line in the East End, but the time has come to open up a second front here.
The epidemic has escaped the quarantine. You have new cases of the outbreak.
We don't know for certain, but we cannot allow the disease to threaten the prominent heads of Great Britain.
Why do you suddenly need me?
The Ascalon Club only recruits the best, and you definitely fit the bill. Your scientific and medical reputation alone would qualify you as a candidate.
You want me to find possible sources of the outbreak in the West End. Is that it?
Ah, straight to the point, like all eager newborns. We shall have time to talk about all this, Dr. Reid, but first, I should
Pô,
like
quer me
to...
conhecer, amigão?
Talk? Is that the only reason you asked me here?
Well, no. I also wanted to meet the intriguing Ekon who made such a powerful progeny of his sister. You have not learned the name of your maker, am I correct?
It's of no concern of yours.
Have no embarrassment, Dr. Reid. We all make mistakes. But whatever your lineage, you are definitely Ascalon material.
What do you mean?
I would like you to become a member of the Ascalon Club, and to serve me as such.
Before I accept, I have so many questions.
Please ask.
What does
É,
it
o que
mean
significa?
to be a member of the Ascalon Club?
It means that you swear to protect the interests of the Crown, that you become a loyal servant of the British Empire.
Do you have any official recognition from the government? A charter from His Majesty the King?
Boa pergunta.
Of course, the Ascalon Club publicly supports the Empire, but the true nature of its members remains a secret.
Am I supposed to follow orders?
As founder and chairman of the club, I alone am entitled to make demands of our members, and I do appreciate obedience.
What is the Ascalon Club's express purpose?
We follow the credo of William Marshall, the greatest knight who ever lived. As was he, we are sworn to protect the British Empire.
What does Ascalon mean?
Ascalon was the lance wielded by St. George, glorious patron saint of England when he slew the dragon. And like that lance, we pierce the hearts of all our nation's enemies.
William Marshall founded the Ascalon Club.
Not exactly. William Marshall granted me immortality, and I founded the club a few years later. The good knight has been gone for so long.
I killed Fergal, who claimed to be one of yours, sent to cleanse the East End of all skulls. Will his death be an issue?
Do not worry. My priorities have changed. Fergal was a zealous servant of mine, but like any servant, he had his limitations and is readily replaced if necessary.
Ah, isso não pode acontecer comigo.
I agree to join the club.
This is good news. Good news indeed in these crucial times. Let's inform the Assembly formally and proceed with your initiation.
My initiation?
Fear not. Nothing fancy nor dangerous. It is just that we, the members of Ascalon, believe that tradition and custom are the backbone of this country.
Tem que passar por corredor polonês.
Dear friends, please gather and welcome this Ekon as one of our own.
Is he worthy? Is his blood pure?
Well, speak, Dr. Reid, in front of the most sacred blood. The blood of our beloved William Marshall. Speak now. Will you serve and protect the crown as he did?
Yes, I will.
Then, young Ekon, it is time to testify with your blood. It is time to sign the Book of Allegiance. I know it's awfully gothic and a tad pedantic, but England's traditions are the backbone of our nation.
Quinta aí é fácil, hein, amigão?
Delightful. Welcome to the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reid. Take your place among the bearers of the lance.
One of us! One of us!
Armário da Sombra, fale com o Lorde. Tá, acabei de falar com ele, tem que falar de novo.
Did it not? It is always useful to bolster the troops' morale, especially before a difficult battle.
You have the makings of a general, my lord.
I was, though very long ago, well, not quite a general, but a proud defender of the crown.
So why did you really want to meet me?
Straight to the point again, young Ekon. All right, let's talk, you and I, Lance Sparrow.
I'm listening, my lord.
According to my spies, you have worked with Dr. Edgar Swansea on the epidemic, and your findings were quite alarming.
Do you know Edgar Swansea?
Not personally, but I've been told he has some sort of immortal fetish and is a good friend of yours.
Does it bother you that I consider him my good friend?
As long as you reveal nothing of the club's inner workings, why should I forbid you engaging in conversation with the good Dr. Swansea?
You were spying on me?
Not personally. I rarely leave this building. But once he found you, Fergal kept me informed. Until you put an end to his mission.
Who was Fergal? I don't see him sipping tea with the others in the club.
Fergal Banshire was my squire of sorts. Even before becoming that magnificent beast, he was a brute. He served me well for decades.
No, I mean, what was he? He was clearly no ordinary vampire.
No, he was a Volcod, all muscles and instinct. Quite a rare breed, ferociously territorial. Mortals often mistake them for werewolves.
You do know I killed him.
Yes.
Will you bear ill will towards me for his death?
Of course not. Your victory was quite impressive and courageous. You earned my respect.
Yes, I'm convinced the recent invasion of frenzied skulls in London is directly linked to the epidemic. This is not the Spanish flu, but something else.
I would be glad to hear more of your discoveries, Dr. Reid, but for now, my main concern is the security of London's inhabitants, both mortal and immortal.
What do you mean?
Alarmed by the epidemic, the Guard of Prewen has started a war against us British vampires. To appease the situation, we must eradicate the skulls.
Skulls are malevolent and disgusting creatures.
I knew I was right to induct you, Dr. Reid. You would not dare lie to me on such a vital topic now, would you?
So, what do you want me to do?
I want you to investigate the city thoroughly. I have reason to fear there are cases of contagion in this part of town. Our absolute priority is to find and cleanse them.
And how would you like me to proceed?
By all means necessary, Dr. Reid. You are now a member of the Ascalon Club and you have carte blanche. Interrogate the locals, follow all the leads you find, and get results. How is your investigation going, Dr. Reid? Time is our enemy.
Acabei de falar contigo,
For your lordship.
All
Nem
right.
sair pela porta e já tá perguntando como está a minha investigação.
You made me swear on the blood of William Marshall during my initiation ceremony. Why was that?
William Marshall was the most glorious knight who ever lived. He served 5 kings and was a living example of probity for all. And he was my maker.
William Marshall was a vampire? Is this some sort of joke? Wait. Could he be my maker?
That would be joyful news, for it would mean he still walks among us. But alas, the great knight has left this world for good.
Why is his blood so sacred to the Ascalon Club?
He was simply the greatest defender of the realm we have ever known. I fought by his side at the Battle of Preston, and he made me his progeny following the fight.
May I ask you about the mortal who attended my initiation? Mr. Aloysius Dawson.
A member of the club does not normally ask questions about other members. We trust each other mutually.
So he really is a member, then?
Indeed. Only the most eminent members are allowed to attend such ceremonies. Even if I admit some of us fled during the first hours of the Great Hunt.
But Mr. Dawson is mortal. Are you not afraid he might reveal who you are? Especially to your enemies.
Aloysius Dawson is a man of his word, as are all of us. This is the Ascalon Club, Dr. Reid. We do not grant access to the unworthy.
What can you tell me about the Great Hunt?
It's a major concern, and I'm convinced we'll only get a satisfactory conclusion by putting an end to the epidemic.
I have already met Geoffrey McCullum. I'm
Maculum.
certain he will persist until he has killed every last vampire.
The Guard's current successful recruitment campaign is driven by the ravenous behavior of the Scowls.
I see. So without the epidemic creating Scowls, the Guard could not convince anybody of our presence.
Exactly. Once we have put the epidemic behind us, we need only wait until the Guard grows old and weak. Time will once again become our ally.
What about the risk of a full-scale attack here? Geoffrey McCullum is a daring leader.
That is exactly why so many of our number have left the country until things improve. But not me. I founded this club. I'll die defending it.
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Ok.
Godspeed, Dr. Reid. We are counting on you.
Bora lá então, pra próxima missão.
Welcome to the Ascalon Club, then, Dr. Reid.
Só fala isso. Tem um robozinho, né? Beleza.
I think
Tem que falar com o povo aqui de novo.
I was sired by an ancient vampire. Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reid.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Have you noticed anything unusual recently?
A few days ago, I spotted a strange house while campaigning for women's suffrage. Awful smell. No answer when I knocked.
Where is it?
It's the Mullaneys, a nice family who live in a big house near the park in the eastern part of this neighborhood.
Não, tem mais
Goodbye,
perguntas.
Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Ok. Ô amigão, chega aí. Vai ter um papo aqui.
Good evening, sir. May I have your attention, please?
Come on, Johnny. Don't you recognize your oldest friend?
Clarence. Clarence Crossley. How are you? My God. So you survived the war too. So sorry I didn't recognize you at first.
I almost didn't recognize you either. War does that to men, I heard. In my case, it was true, for I witnessed the horror that lies underneath.
I'm investigating the source of the epidemic in this district. Can you help me?
Infection is everywhere these days. But if you ever go to the park near that swanky house belonging to the Mullaneys,
Yes? What about the Mullaneys? What about their house?
not enough noise for a big family with children. Not enough movement.
When did you... What? How is your... But... Is it...
Beleza.
You need some rest, Clown.
Ah, de novo aquele cara, né? É, eu tenho que passar nessa mansão dessa família aí, ver o que tá pegando lá. Pra lá. É pra lá que eu vou.
Why are
Atravessando a
vampires
ponte.
sniffing around? I need to find out what they're up to.
Nossa, é aquele cara da cruzona. Já faço um arregaço. Vai, sai fora, sai fora. Vem cá, vem cá. Sai, sai. Ixi. Aquele cara é muito bruto, meu. Aquela cruz dele é sinistra. Não, cheguei em casa.
This woman's body has multiple lacerations. They're deep, too. Whoever did this was driven by rage.
Vou fazer a limpa aqui, senhora. Pelinho. Olha. Ô louco. Tartarato ferroso. Codeína, parafuso. Mas não tem uma chave de fenda. Fragmento de alumínio. Opa, caixa de pílulas, boa. Opa.
He had his tongue removed and his eyes gouged out. He was a victim of brutal torture.
Uma tortura brutal. Pois é, amigão. Não sei se é uma boa ideia eu descer aqui.
This one's neck is broken. He was young. Probably the son.
Eita lasqueira. Solução. Tartarato ferroso de novo. E não vai, só tenho este caminho. Que me aguarda aqui. Opa, tá vivo. Eita. Ó. Essa é a mãe do Jason.
You thought I was dead too, didn't you? No, I was just pretending. Doris told me I could have been a great actor.
Ah, um Oscar pra ela. Isso, que atriz, hein? Nossa.
They mocked my talent.
Você tem um talento nato. Já arregaço. Já começo aqui daquele jeito. E zarpando fora. Opa. Calma aí, bruxinha. Bruxa não, é um vampiro. Não, vai me agarrar agora. Opa, sai daqui. Pega o seu sangue, sua idiota. Olha. Não, 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 nossa. Você tem o bafo, meu. Putz, que beleza, falta pouco pra eu morrer também. Sangue, 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 sangue. Sai de perto, sai de perto. Aparece aqui agora, vem aqui agora, vem cá agora, vem. Ah, cretina! Putz! Mas ainda soltou um pum venenoso aqui ainda. Um a menos. Show! Agora devo ir pra ver quem aqui, matar quem. Agora eu sou destruidor. Já dá uma regenerada, né? Não custa nada. Pega alguma coisa? Aqui, ela deixou pra mim. Carta da escola de atuação. Não era só você passar na mesa e pegar isso aí, Dr. Reid. Precisava cutucar a atriz. Tem alguma coisa. Graxa e fragmento de alumínio. A 125 metros. Vou por cima. Lá embaixo não tem nada, tá nada seguro.
You again? What do you want this time?
Vem cá, amigo. Vamos até ali, vamos bater um papo. Quero conversar com você.
My son. Who will take care of him? Was I a good father?
Beleza. Vem cá, isso. Pra onde eu levo você? Vamos seguir a luz. Pra lá. Vamos ali, vamos bater um papo ali, vamos. Vamos até ali, ó. Quero falar sério com você, rapaz. Isso.
I never had any luck in my life. And now I die alone.
Isso aí. Nossa, é experiência pra caramba agora, ó. Quem mais eu converso aqui? Você deve ter visto alguma coisa, né? Fora enfeitiçando ela. Olha lá, vamos pra lá, seguindo a luz. Quer me transformar no vampiro mau. Delícia!
My dear brother, I'm sorry. I was not strong enough.
Ótimo, ganhei uma adaga dela ainda. Opa, estão os cigarros, anel. Garrafa pequena, mais estojo de cigarro. Gelinho. Garrafa pequena, estojo, tanta coisa. Eu não vou passar ele não. O que tem aqui? Tem coisa pra cima ali? Não. Opa. Estojo de cigarro. Poxa, mais um vampiro fumante. Boa. Opa, garrafa pequena, estojo de cigarro. Mas estojo de cigarro aqui. Nossa, além tá que fuma, meu. Agora eu vou dar uma descansada, galera. Ficando por aqui. Obrigado por assistir até aqui. Se você não é inscrito, por favor, se inscreva. Estará ajudando o canal assim grandemente. E deixa aquele like. Como eu disse, não é fácil ser vampiro. E ative o sininho de notificação para receber os próximos vídeos. Um forte abraço. Fui!
E aí galera, gostaram do vídeo de hoje? Espero que sim. Não esqueçam de deixar o like e para você que ainda não é inscrito no canal, se inscreva e ative o sininho para receber as notificações. Tem vídeos novos todas as semanas. Não esqueça de compartilhar nas suas redes sociais. Um forte abraço e até o próximo vídeo.